A lot of parents have heard from family members or friends that there might be benefits to delaying the clamping and cutting of the umbilical cord after a baby is born. And a lot of studies have been done on this matter to decide if there is indeed a benefit or not. One thing to consider is that under normal circumstances, the umbilical cord isn't clamped and cut for about a minute. And this is if things are going well with both the mother and the baby. Under some circumstances, the baby has to be immediately disconnected because they need resuscitation or really intense intervention and attention. But again, under normal circumstances, it's done after about a minute. And of all the blood reserve available in the placenta after delivery, a baby will naturally get about 75% of this during the first minute. So most babies that are born get this benefit. A study was done a couple of years ago that used a sample pool of 4,000 deliveries, and the results showed that 24 to 48 hours after birth, babies whose cords were cut later had higher hemoglobin levels, and 8% versus 14% went on to have iron deficiency problems 3 to 6 months down the road. Those are potential benefits, but the benefits may not outweigh the risk. Of the babies who had delayed cord clamping and cutting, they had a 40% higher chance of developing jaundice that needed to be treated with lights. So there's definitely pros and cons to weigh out. Now, when it comes to preterm babies, we know that research has shown that there are benefits to delaying cord clamping and cutting because those babies are small and they need more blood volume in some cases. But in full-term babies, you can actually give a baby too much blood by letting it pulsate too long. It basically clogs up the baby's vessels, and it's like a traffic jam. There's so many red blood cells in there that the blood flow is sluggish, and some babies actually have to have blood taken out of their body because there's too much. So again, we do know there are risks, but there might be potential benefits. And so if you want to delay cord clamping and cutting, talk with your OB provider, and based on their knowledge of your situation and your gestational age when you end up delivering, they'll be able to decide if it's beneficial for you and your baby. And again, it also depends on the circumstances that exist at the time of delivery. A mother's or a baby's well-being should never be compromised by delaying cord clamping and cutting. For example, at the time of delivery, if a baby has had meconium or has had a bowel movement inside the mother, the baby needs to be disconnected from the mother as soon as possible so that they can be cared for by the resuscitation team. If you have more questions for me in the future, please feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.